So this is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. It is a sort of sequel to the Yooka-Laylee 3D platformer game, where this is more of a 2D platformer game with a world map. Let's go ahead and just go through the first level real quick. I'll show you what the controls are like and what you can do, and then we'll talk about the game overall. Here you can choose what tonics you have equipped. Unfortunately, there is no way to just unequip everything. I have to find them and unequip them. Remove. Move. So there are a bunch of tonics, we'll talk about them later, but I'm just going to play the level normal. Because you start the game off with just no abilities, of course. You've got your typical left and right movement, a single jump. These things are checkpoints. When you go through them, it kind of snaps your picture in a way, but they're just checkpoints. These boxes can be broken with like a single attack, which is just with the X button here. And then you can jump, and there is a, you can spin. These honeycomb things up here usually will have quills inside. Quills are the currency of the game. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, the left trigger lets you ground pound. The right trigger is a lick attack, which is used for grabbing things. This door requires you to hit it or roll through it. If you're moving and press X, you will roll. Very similar to Donkey Kong Country, and you can kind of extend it out a bit. There's a single press. There's multi-press, but you know it doesn't necessarily go on forever. You can roll through stuff, like I said. These colored quills, these will activate some sort of little mini test in order to get more quills. So it wants me to just roll as fast as I can to get to the end, and it gave me this large quill, which is worth 10. Again, that's a checkpoint. You can slam this. I cannot lick enemies. If I do get hit, my bat friend will fly off, but I can, if I grab her, she will join me again so that I don't lose her forever. But if I get hit and I don't grab her in time, oops, let's go ahead and just let that happen. If I don't grab her in time, she will fly away, and I'll die in one more hit. If I hit again, then I'll lose a life. Well, I'm sorry, I won't lose a life. I'll just have to go back to my last checkpoint. The bell I just hit brings my bat, I believe it's Laylee. I forget which one's which. Yooka and Laylee are the two characters, but whatever. Oh yeah, the red one you have to jump on top of. It's a weird one. But yeah, you get these quills, which are currency, which are used to buy the tonics that are used to give your character special stuff. Now, as you can see here, I hit right, that's right bumper. I thought it was right trigger. That's right trigger. Maybe I can use either one, I guess. But yeah, that I just used. I could spit it in whatever direction I wanted. Can't really tell without holding something that I can do that. These are like barrels from Donkey Kong Country. This one lets me shoot when I want to. I just time my button press. Oops. Whatever. Can knock that down. Go through here. These platforms are just, you know, falling after I stand on them for a bit. These doors are common throughout the levels. You just press up to go through them. That one is locked behind me, so I can't go back. This is a Twit coin, which I've collected all of in the game, so they are kind of see-through. That's why that is that way. Think of them as bonus coins in old Donkey Kong Country games. Not because you get them from completing bonus levels, but because you use them to open up new things. Oop, gotta follow that one. It's gonna start leaving a trail. I want to collect all of them in the trail in order to get the bonus. Whoops. There you go. And yes, you can extend your jump a little bit by pressing that attack button in the air. I can press, I guess, let's see. Up to shoot that up. Guess I could have tried catching it again. This is just another quill bonus. That's for a twit coin. So yeah, the coins are hidden throughout the. Those are the main hidden objects throughout the levels. If I want, we can speed our way through the rest of the level, skipping any other secrets that there may be. Those bells again just bring back the bat with for your second hit. You can swim in this game completely. No no limited breath meter or anything like that. And you can do it a dash attack to open up boxes and stuff. You jump out of the water, you get a little boost. Gonna try to just collect as many quills as we can. This one doesn't require you to do anything specific, just collect the quills before they disappear. Checkpoint. Let's go ahead and slam Jabu through here. There we go. That one did want us to collect all the quills to get a bonus. Let's go ahead and steal this shell here. You can throw it through there. Go through another door. The levels are decently long. I guess I've never thought about how many minutes they are. Definitely longer than the old Donkey Kong Country game levels, because those are all actually pretty short. But not as long as the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze levels, because those are pretty long. Oh boy, I gotta get up here. Oh, I'm gonna lose him. The twit coin. I lost him. No bonus for me. And this is the end. These things, usually you can find secrets around the exit, but yeah. This right here is the finishing thing. I have to attack it in some way. What's inside is a bee. So before this first level, actually, there is a tutorial level of sorts. Well, it's more of an introductory level that gives the story, which I won't tire you with here. But basically, what you have to do is collect all these little bees. That is the queen of the bee kingdom. You have to collect all these bees in order to enter the Impossible Lair. Because otherwise, as you can see, the not so impossible lair and the impossible lair are two different things. The impossible lair is what you have from the beginning, is where you just have no bees. When you want to, you can attempt this. This is the final level, and you can attempt it whenever you want in the game. However, you likely will not be able to complete it without collecting bees. Let's go ahead and start at the very beginning. As you saw, there are checkpoints. So if you get to a certain point, you can restart at that point with the most bees you've gotten to that point with. So if you get to that point with 20 bees, you can restart, get there with 40 bees, and you can then restart at that point with 40 bees every time. But basically, the bees are an extra hit for you. So I have 48 hits I can take before this level is over, before I'll lose the stage. And there is a little boss fight before I go into the actual level. But the game also has some other boss fights scattered throughout the game. Not a whole lot. I believe I can duck under these, yeah. Oh, but as that just demonstrated, I got hit. That took a B off, so I'm down to 47. And yes, this is getting all the bees at 48. Even having all the bees, the final level is still pretty hard. which is good and bad to say, because it means like trying to complete the game will give you the best chances of succeeding, which is kind of a good thing, but also it means I don't know how many casual players could ever beat this game, because they'd have to go through every level, find all the secrets just to get 48 Bs, and still need to be very good at the game in order to do it. As you can see, there are just a lot... Oof, I am actually being kind of sloppy here. There are a lot of obstacles. Oops. You gotta really pay attention, take your time, and not mess up like I'm doing. I'm already down to 44. Oops, that guy's got teeth. You can't roll into him. Oh yeah, but there are no one-ups in this game. When you die, you just go back to your last checkpoint in a normal level. In this level, you go back to the level, the overworld map, because it's the final level, which has no checkpoints except for those that I showed you earlier. And again, I am just getting hit. I'm being very sloppy. That's going to be a hit again. But as you can see, it may look like it's I got plenty of hits to take, but I really don't. And I probably shouldn't go through too much more of this level just to avoid spoilers. So let's go ahead and quit. Now, collecting coins for collectibles, I do want to note that you have to finish the level in order to keep them. It's one of those games, it's not that you can just go in, find say you're missing the second coin. You have 1, 3, 4, and 5. You have to go in, get the second coin, and finish the level. You can't just get the second coin and leave the level. You have to finish the level to keep your collectibles. But as you go through the world, there are different things you can do to affect the world. Like this gate, you can walk across the top of the gate, actually, from left to right there, if it's up. But at the very beginning of the game, you probably just want to take it down. There's a bunch of stuff like this around the world where, say you have one level that's like that, and then if you go in and change something on the world map, then the level itself will also change, because now there's water flowing to this level. So basically, every level has two versions of itself. Some are more drastically changed than others. But I guess it's a little interesting that they are that way. So a lot of these tonics, they are found on the world map as an actual tonic. And then when you come in here, you use quills to buy the tonic so you can use it. So you can add more checkpoints, get more invincibility frames, keep Laylee around more. Wait, panics less than 6 rounds longer when she has been lost. Oh yeah. So yeah, power ups the underwater dash, making it deal damage. Take that. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of different little things. Get rid of ice. This is a thing that lets you find secrets, like the toit coins. Anyway, as you can also see, there's like a little minus quill bonus. So stuff that helps you generally will cost you quills at the end of the level. But then there are things that like hurt you, which will give you quills at the end of the level. So like, it's all like percentage based. So 20% less quills if I use this, but 100%, that's like double the quills. Wait, right? Yeah, double the quills if I use this. This has no effect. This just lets me slow down the whole game. I can challenge myself with messing up my controls. These visual effects ones generally have no no quill bonus, just because they, except for this one, which mirrors the game. Fourth, there's some odd ones in here, but there's a lot of visual effect ones. And then like you can change like an aspect ratio just for funsies. Oh yeah. So when you get a twit coin and you die, you'll get sent back to your checkpoint, and so you have to recollect that twit coin. But if you like get a twit coin and then hit a checkpoint, it's safe. Even if you die after that, this will just eliminate the whole if you die before you hit another checkpoint, you'll just keep the twit coin. Same thing with quills. You can use an ability to get rid of stuff. Increase speed. There's a bunch of different kinds of tonics. None of them are really necessary. But so you can get rid of checkpoints. Go ahead and play the level. So yeah, now this level has a bunch of water in it, where before it was not an underwater level. Just for demonstration purposes. So yeah, it plays a lot like a Donkey Kong Country game. I guess my main beef with the game is actually just the Impossible Lair. There's 3 achievements that are tied to beating the Impossible Lair without any bees, and so for that reason I'll probably never get all the achievements. 3 of the achievements. It's weird. It's not just 1 achievement, it's 3. The reason for that is because you get a tonic for beating the Impossible Lair without any bees, and then you get an achievement for that, and then there's an achievement for buying all the tonics. So after you unlock that final tonic, then you have to buy it, which gives you another achievement. And then the 3rd achievement is just getting all the other achievements. So there is a name for every bee that you save. I have not looked at all of these, but it's kind of funny that they went through the effort of naming and giving descriptions for all of these bees. Here's the world map. You can quick jump to other spots if you want, which is very handy for, you know, going back to where you left off, because it always starts you right at that first area whenever you load the game up. Also, these signs will give you little clues on like, hey, go and find this secret area, and there'll be like a clue telling you where to go and to like ground pound the ground in like a random spot or something, and that'll get you a tonic. So the tonics are hidden throughout like the game in that kind of weird way sometimes. And then here's the achievements. So yeah, collect area achievement. Found all the overworld play tonics, which does include that that one. Purchased all overworld tonics. So yeah. Oh yeah, defeat capital B. And yeah, that is pretty much the game. Options include changing the resolution, graphic settings, full screen, VSynced, can be off every or every other. And sound options, you got your typical sliders here. Scrolls, the text scroll sound effects, you can, where they go blah 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 blah, you can turn that on and off. Don't know what classic dialogue enabled is. Maybe it's a different kind of sound effect. 8-bit level music. You can have that on and off. You can look at your controls and change the vibration or not. Oh yeah. Also, there are certain moves you can only do when you have Laylee the bat, like the ground pound. So here's an odd thing, is that when you find a secret, like, hey, I need to ground pound this box in order to get to a secret area, and you don't have the bat, it's like, well, I might as well just kill myself so I can get back to my last checkpoint and then get to this spot without getting hit. So there's that kind of I don't know, bad play to just like, the game puts you in situations that motivates you to just, oh, let me just kill myself so I can go back to the last checkpoint. It's kind of like a mandatory save scum kind of thing, which in my mind is not good design, but I don't know, I guess the solution to that is just get rid of the unique abilities for having Laylee, which I don't know if I want to do that either. I don't know. Just thinking back on the Donkey Kong Country games, the old ones, they had characters would have like unique abilities. You'd need a certain character to do stuff, but like the new one, Tropical Freeze and Returns, I don't think those had necessarily unique abilities. They more like just helped you. They made the game easier to have your partner buddy, but I don't know. I can't think of any situation where you needed a like Diddy or Dixie or something in order to get to a bonus area. Maybe there was. I don't know. But that is pretty much the game. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll answer them for you. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.